Hey there, filthy animals. Mr. Dirty back with another episode of the GTM show, and today we're going to be taking a look at a breakfast sandwich from Panera Bread. Now, last time I was in there picking up dinner for myself, it was like a half sandwich and a bowl of soup. I noticed a sign that showed a picture of a bacon, egg, and cheese breakfast sandwich. And it wasn't on a bagel, it wasn't on an English muffin, it was on a brioche bun that had grill marks in the top of it. Now, the other thing I noticed about this sandwich was the egg. It wasn't like a egg beater, scrambled egg disc or anything like that. It looked like a sunny side up egg with runny yolk coming out the side of it. And also digging through the menu, I noticed that you could also get this not just with the applewood smoked bacon, but you could also get this with sausage, you could also get this with steak, and probably a few other options like ham and whatnot. Now, my personal preference is a sausage, egg, and cheese sandwich, usually from anywhere that I go. Sausage, egg, and cheese sandwiches, or just like a breakfast sandwich in general, usually will run you 99 cents for a basic sausage biscuit, upwards of maybe like $3 and change for a high-end one that comes with like, really good bacon or a top-end sausage, something like that on there. Premium. Talking premium. Panera Bread, their line of breakfast sandwiches, at least this one that we got today, ran us $4.69 plus tax, which could be, anything where you live. Here where I live, with tax, it came to $5.02. This is a very expensive breakfast sandwich. I don't even think that, like, the foot-long breakfast sub that we got from Wawa, I don't even think was anywhere near $5. We shoot over to their Panera Bread website real quick and look up the description on this if we can. They're claiming this is sausage over easy egg. That's what I saw was the runny bit. Vermont white cheddar, salt and pepper on brioche. And from the thumbnail, we'll use the picture that they got here for the thumbnail. It looks like a pretty tasty item. I say tasty, what caught my eye is the fact that brioche bun, very shiny with the grill marks. And it seems we're not just dealing with just yellow or white American cheese, and hopefully a good premium sausage. I got a 79-cent biscuit, sausage biscuit from Burger King maybe like a week ago. That was so piss poor. Wow. Burger King definitely slinging out frozen microwaved sausage over there. It was a very dinky sausage biscuit, and the sausage itself, very rubbery, very snappy and chewy. You could tell it was microwaved. Regardless, Panera here claiming fresh ingredients, so hopefully all premium stuff going on here, high end. Also, I'm sure included in that price is packaging. One sandwich in here, folks. We got the bag going on. I do have to give them credit. This is like recyclable/recycled materials, everything that I'm looking at here, but still the same. It's a little excessive. They did give us a few napkins. And yeah, our sandwich is in a box with a little window on top. So you can see the brioche bun right there through the front. Damn glare. Lots of grill marks going on. Right? As I said, we got this with the over easy egg. There was an option to get scrambled egg, and then you could also have sauces added to it. I did have them add a sweet maple syrup sauce. I say sauce, it's syrup. And bam, as we flop this open, there you go. There is your sausage, egg, and cheese from Panera Bread on the brioche. And there's those grill marks I was talking about. Those weren't on like a barbecue grill or anything like that. It was more like a George Foreman kind of thing that they kind of put the bread in there and slap down, kind of Cubanizer, that type of deal. You can see our cheese and our egg right there. If we open this up some more and take a closer peek, there's our sausage. There's our over easy egg, and it looks like it is still over easy. I was worried that the trip back and all this talking, that it would be thoroughly cooked by now. But yeah, it looks like it's still kind of runny. Underneath that, you've got our cheese, and somewhere on here, I think it's on the bottom there. As I peeled this back, there's some sort of a liquid going on. I think our sauce might be on the bottom. Once again, I have to repeat, this looks damn tasty. It's not a very thick piece of sausage, though. It seems like half the size, half the thickness of the sausage that you get from the other guys. But, yeah, tasty nonetheless. And I'm going to bite it right on this side where it looks like the yolk is over here. Let's see if we can get some runnage going on with the yolk, all right? Down the hatch. Normally I wouldn't show you the bite marks, but because we have an over easy egg that is still runny, boom, there you go. Look at that, just juicing out. Wow, that is really good. Nice flavor on that sausage. Got a little bit of a spice there, but it's more of a mild. It's not like a hot and spicy sausage. I mentioned that it was thin, but there's every bit enough there to flavor this up. It's not lacking in sausage flavor one bit. I like the fact that I was able to transport this all the way back to the studio, yak with you guys for a bunch of minutes, and have everything turned on around here, and that yolk was still runny, the egg was still warm, the cheese wasn't too melty, but you could tell that it was a nice Vermont cheddar. It was very dank, a slight sharpness on it. That brioche bun was toasted perfectly. The grill marks on the top, they might look a little burnt. Or on the inside of the bun, the toasted part. On the inside, perfect singeing. It didn't like have an overwhelming burnt flavor to it at all. Had a nice little crunch. The top of the bun was still nice and soft. Nothing here had an overwhelming greasy or oily feel to it, although it might have looked like it would have. Any kind of messiness was all from just the runniness of that egg. Not complaining about that though. I'd rather have that any day than the scrambled egg. Mind you, the Panera Bread scrambled egg is they're talking about freshness and as of late, really boasting about the quality of their eggs. It wouldn't be egg beater. It would have been like a real egg scrambled. But I much prefer this, especially on like a cheeseburger or a hamburger, something like that. A fried egg like this, an over easy egg with a little bit of a runniness to it, perfect. Sets it off as it does here with a breakfast sandwich. Real quick before I forget, the sausage itself, it did have a bit of a snap and a chew to it, but nowhere near that microwave version that I got from BK. This is more of like a nice meaty snap and chew. I don't know if there was an upcharge to have that maple syrup added to it, but that adds like a nice sweet touch that you can tell. Without that, it wouldn't have had. It just would have been more of like a more of a savory kind of sandwich, and this makes it more of a sweet and savory. $5, yeah, seems kind of steep going into it. I was skeptical, but after tasting it, yeah, I think this is pretty much on point with what you get here. You just can't compare this to a McDonald's sausage, egg, and cheese McMuffin at all. They're like two totally different worlds here. At that price point, I can't see myself getting this all the time. My budget is going to be more of like the Taco Bell AM Crunch Wrap, more like the McDonald's type Egg McMuffin. But once in a while, I definitely see myself sliding in there and picking this up again and again. I'm going to give this a solid 5 out of 5. So there you have it, the sausage, egg, and cheese on brioche breakfast sandwich from Panera Bread. Give it a try, form your own opinion. I'm Mr. Dirty, this is the GTM Show. Don't forget you can buy Knucklehead shirts and hoodies down in the description. Follow me on Twitter and Instagram at TheRealMrDirty. And as always, get out of here and go have a rotten day.